out here in the Pathless Woods, and we're about to set up a shelter and cook some food over a fire. Just kind of hang out, enjoy the afternoon. It's my wife and I's 17th anniversary today.
Last time we did
So we're kind of celebrating that. Grant's here with us, and so is Elijah. We got the dogs, so stick around.
Oh, congratulations. I didn't realize that Lemony put up with you for so many years.
So this is a bag that Grant makes. Made it for my silky saw. Has D-rings, rings at the bottom and the top, as well as a grab handle. He has a pass-through axe sleeve. So if you have a short-handled axe or a long-handled axe, you can fit both of them in here. It has 2 belt loops, so without the axe, you can wear it on your belt. I'll put a couple of pictures in the description, or in the video. Sewing my patch on the front. Actually, this is a iron-on, so open it up and you can fit your saw inside. This is big enough right here for the Silky Big Boy 2000, I think.
19-inch sword, I take.
Yeah, 19-inch saw. As well as on the inside, I also have with it a couple of gauze pads. Small first aid kit that has bandages and things like that. And then I also have a work sharpener. So all this stuff fits inside, so that way it becomes a kit that you can carry off to procure firewood. So with the axe and the saw in here, I can leave my bag here, and this allows me to carry my saw and have my hands free, so I can carry the firewood back. These D-rings at the top and the bottom allow you to attach a sling to it, so you can put it over your shoulder. Or if you just have the saw and you're climbing up in a tree to get a limb or anything like that, you can put it on your belt, and that way you can have your saw go inside your belt. You can also dangle this from your belt this way, and you can put your saw in and out. So it's a versatile system that allows you to mount it to your backpack or to your sling it around your shoulder, put it on your belt. It can be worn all kinds of different ways, and I'm really liking it. I've been testing it out for a little while now, and I think it's a perfect setup for just what we're doing right now, and as well as, you know, going out camping for the weekend or whatever. You can carry this on your backpack and then put it on a shoulder sling and walk off and go get your firewood and come back. So I'll leave a link in the description to Grant's Etsy site. He has a couple of these available. And go check it out.
You didn't piece it like the little on here, like you know, it looked like orange. It wasn't only pretty brown, so. That saw cuts nicely, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yellow? So orange kind of thing?
Yeah, that's what it is. Pull over this stuff and put it in.
Is this?
But we need small pieces, skinny pieces. You can bring that piece larger, put it down back there. Don't put it on the fire.
Just thinking too, a campfire. Campfire in the barn,
I'm going to make it like the back of the fire. So I don't do it. Put everything. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
I put my Serenity in the barn. Is that what I'm calling it? Is he calling it?
You want a jalapeno and cheese pepper stick thing?
Can I see the label? Sorry.
Hollywood diet?
Most of them are. Thank you.
That's your Hollywood diet going. Well, how's your diet going? What are you doing? Are you doing some workout along with all of that, or?
Yeah, I started it and then kind of fell off, and then I'm getting back on the wagon. But it's not so much. It's how we eat now. It's our diet. So it's not a diet as in like a fad diet, but a diet in this is the way we eat. Come on.
I think if you're at least kind of maintaining it higher than, let's say, 70 or 80%, or let's say 70 or 80% of what you're trying to get to, you're doing okay. You can't be 100%.
Well, and we eat food. So we eat every once in a while we have still have processed stuff or whatever, but for the most part we eat clean. I got this. I'm putting cheese.
Now it's raining.
Oh.
Strip down in the rainstorm. I can put it outside too. I got my reflectors and shit. That actually really worked well last time. It really pushed the heat down on us. You want one of these? Just jalapeno and chili? Are you allowed to eat it? Are you not allowed to eat it? Right, right.
He's not good.
Oh, okay.
There's no one he's the only one on the Harley.
Right, okay. Enjoy. It's going to be a little bit spicier, but they're okay. It looks like there's a fairly decent fire going on there.
Yeah. A little surprise. How good this fire's going in the rain.
Honestly, the made us family guy, huh?
Oh, yeah. Didn't I show this to you once upon or twice?
Happy anniversary, Dad.
Told you.
To Mom.
This is a delicate affair, Buster.
And I sit down.
Yeah, so long as you don't put it, you can do it. Good.
We have some carrots and potatoes and onions and garlic. Smell the garlic. Yeah. Hi, Hazel.
Hey, baby.
Yeah.
We need bottles of water. Okay, I got these off of Amazon as Bushcraft 2-girl set from Expedition Research. Go away. Go. So we have 2 different sizes of grill inside a drawstring bag. Inside of a bag that zips. So you have a 5-inch and a 9-inch, I think. I think this is a 9. See, that's the purpose of this grill. So you don't have to worry about your cup falling over in the fire. Like my friend Grant. This is Buster. He has special needs. Alright, so today we're making a beef stew. Inside the 12 cm zebra billy pot. God, I can smell it all day.
There. Buster.
Okay.
Up there.
Alright, so for this beef stew, I have brown gravy mix. And this is the stew mix. And I have a can of roast beef with gravy. And then we have a bag of vegetables and beef bouillon cubes and garlic and carrots and onions. So we're going to boil this first. And then we'll come back and put the gravy in it. And the can of roast beef. Grant, your cup kept on falling over in the fire.
Oh, shit.
Okay, so since this is a stew, we're not going to get that much water in it. especially since we still have to add the can of roast beef to the top of it. But we need to get these carrots and potatoes to a boil.
Nathan, you ready for like coffee or tea or something? On with the sweater, off with the sweater. Oh, that's right.
Brought him 4 cups.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, you guys need to shut your mouths.
You better shut your mouth. Chew on that, Booey. Here. That's the letter. Chew on it. Is this tarp like puncture proof?
Pretty close.
It's gonna be tested today.
The ground's pretty soft.
It's already gone through the military, baby. I don't think you can.
Doesn't
really.
matter. You know what? If you're scared to damage something, then you shouldn't bring it out. You know what I mean? It's just.
All right, so we've had a rolling boil in that pot for a while now. I'm going to check the water level of it and check a carrot. See how crunchy the carrots are. Basically, the carrots are the last thing to cook. So, see how this goes. Pretty much the water is almost boiled out of it. Carrots are perfect. All right. We have a gluten-free brown gravy. My wife has recently started, well, she's been on it for a year. She's been on this gluten-free thing, so we found some gravy that actually tastes pretty decent. So we're going to pour that in there. Man, my leg is getting a little hot. Okay, so we have the meat and gravy. These meat chunks are pretty large, but they're easy enough to break up. Grant, of course, already finished his. Packed up like a jerk. Now this is probably big enough for a family of 4, just because I think this is about 8 cups in this billy pot. So for a family of 4, that's 2 cups each. You know, that filled up to the brim, basically, because that's just about where we're going to put it. I'm not going to boil it when I put it back on the fire. Okay, we're going to add a little more water to it. Stir it up. All right. Got a lot of vegetables in here. And now we got a lot of gravy. It's going to be a really hearty stew when it's all done. Ooh, I could smell the garlic in it. It smells really good. It's basically, it's already cooked. The only thing that needs to be done is it needs to be heated back up and simmered for a couple of minutes for the gravy. That gravy mix, the packet that we put in there. Nothing stuck to the bottom. So it's looking good. You want more water?
No.
You want a little soup here?
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to put it back on the fire for a minute. Well, not on the fire, but to the side of the fire. Get some of that radiant heat, heat it up. After a couple of minutes, I'm going to rotate it and turn it a quarter of a turn. And then after a couple of minutes to rotate it, turn it a quarter of a turn. And then I'll pull it off in about maybe 8 minutes or so. There's the hearty beef stew. You want some of this, Grant?
Oh, dude, no, I'm full of
Are you sure?
those meals, you did stir Baker's Lake, you made that enormous meal.
I know. All right, got my beef stew here. That is delicious. I hope y'all are able to get out and enjoy the outdoors. Try something out like this. Let me know what you think. Thanks everybody for watching. Your views, likes, comments, and subscriptions. Enjoy the outdoors.